I think that everybody would be impacted in one way or another. Realistically, the major impacts are going to be on your landowners. But, it also comes down to recreational opportunities and identifying those areas, and access to water. And so, indirectly, folks could be impacted. But it's one of those things that we have an opportunity to craft a shoreline management plan that, basically, realistically portrays Chelan County and what Chelan County residents come to expect from their shorelines, within reason, of course, within RCW, within WAC. And so we have an opportunity here to provide ample opportunity for folks to make comment on that, but to craft something that is going to be probably a 20-year plan, before it's going to be looked at again. I mean, there'll be some tweaks, but realistically to stand the test of time.
It's existing development already there on the shoreline. Are developers and homeowners really nervous right now? I mean, they're going to go, my house is going to be out of compliance now, or any sort of grandfather clause on these things when it's all said and done? I mean, for the folks who have a cabin on the lake that might all of a sudden be out of compliance now, if that gets that.
Well, there are provisions within that to be legally non-conforming, and so it doesn't mean that someone has to go in and tear down what they have. In a few cases, there may be some restrictions that if they want to rebuild and build a home that's twice as large as the one that they have, there will be some restrictions if they are within that area. But we've actually have reduced the buffers down to a workable margin, we feel. We still have to get those approved, but we've, within the 200 feet of a shoreline, there are restrictions that they will have to follow. And so there are regulations that we feel that we've tweaked in a way that will make them more usable but still protect the resource. And as Kevin indicated, that resource belongs not only to the landowners that are right there, but to the rest of the people of the county that want access to those same lakes and shores that everyone has been enjoying in the past.
The people who are private landowners that abut water that are going to be affected most by this, they're good stewards of the land for the most part, are they not? I'm just spitballing
Sure.
here, but
They are, and I think one thing that we have is a history of, we've had a shoreline management plan in place. We've been able to look at how that has worked, and that's had some bearing on what we're doing with our update. And as Doug mentioned, there is a little more flexibility in some cases, but those who are there now, really, I don't know that they should have any concern really for where their homes are or what they've done to date.